Guys, we have kittens climbing all over our kitty tower. And they're also hiding inside the little box. These kittens are really neat. And they're all over the darn place.
One just went in my office.
There he's going down the hall. Look at that one on top of the little...
She's queen. She's a queen.
Oh, look, he's going down. Ah! Gosh, jump and run. Oh no, here we go. Where are you going? What are you doing over there? They're all over the place. Oh boy, Stella.
Oh. Like, what do you have down here? Are you equipped?
Are you my daddy? I spy with my little eye. This is cute. Pig Newton has walked all the way down to the pond over on his side of the pasture. Hang out, get a drink. I thought he might begin to wallow, but he hasn't yet. I still think the favorite pig wallow is the one that the artificial wallow, the one we have up there by their pasture. And look, as fast as he come down, he's going back up. Not sure what he's actually doing, just exploring, I think. But I missed the first part. I saw him walking with a mission. I was getting in my truck, grabbing the girls, and I looked over just to make sure everything was okay. And as you can see, all is fine. And but I saw Pig Newton walking over with kind of a purpose in mind. I'm like, wonder what he's doing. So by the time I got the girls loaded, they're ready to go. I pull over here, and there he stands at the side of the water, just looking around. Just looking around. Hey, buddy. Don't know what he's up to. But he's fine. And we're blessed to have a spot for them. It's cute. For those who have been asking about Mr. Jeremy and the work he did, so yes, they did bring a tractor over. They were only here for a couple of hours, but all he did was took that tractor and he reworked some of the rock. You guys know that the water had been shifted and kind of rechanneled, and it began to kind of wash out a little bit of our berm over here. So he took the rock and he reshaped it, and made sure the channel comes down the center of the rock and not able to wash out any more of that embankment there. And then what I may have to do is come by with a little bit of dirt and fill in the hole that was left. I wish, if I had thought about it, to ask him, could he come by and scoop all of this sand out, because all of this is sand that's a couple of foot deep, and just scoop it all back out, put it over here onto the grass area and let it dry out. And then once it's dried out, I can move it with my tractor and put it back into place. But I didn't think about that, and now it's, of course, too late. But no, our situation seems to be fixed, and hopefully if we have any more heavy rains anytime soon, they'll come down the right channel and not wash out more of our beautiful hill. Last thing that I'll talk about before I leave is how cute this is. And this is one of those days that Jamie talks about. Those days when Ivy seems to be feeling better, moving around more, and it makes her think to herself that it's not in Ivy's best interest to go ahead and, see her to the other side, when in fact today, here comes all the horses down to hang around doing whatever they're doing, and Ivy's right with them. She's not laid up anywhere. She's not in pain. She seems to be, she still has an obvious limp, the same way we all do. But I think most of us would admit that, yeah, it may be a little difficult to get around sometimes, but we're not ready to have somebody put us down quite yet. And now Ivy's walked alongside the fence. You can't see her, but she's moving around with the horses today, which is cute. So that's wonderful. Good for her. And good for Jamie for standing up for her and just say, give her more time. Jamie's always said that the animals have always kind of found a way to let her know when it's time. And I can't say that they've done the same for me. I just try to read them. So Ivy's good. Hey folks, Lester here, and today we're going to devise ourselves a system where I can open up this gate and leave it open and put, oh my gosh, and put me a second post in the ground right here. I'll put myself a second post in the ground right here. I'm going to put a mark right here now. And that post is where I will keep this gate latched open at. Okay? I have a special, guys, do y'all mind? I have a special latching system that I'm going to be using. And I just want to make sure I know how this is going to work before I actually install it. I got a lot of helpers today too. It's always nice to have wonderful helpers. So this latching system, this here, will go onto the gate here-ish. No, how does this go? I'm trying to think how this is going to go. Let me set my camera up. Back up. Back up, sweetie. Hey, back, move. Sweetie, I gotta work there. Back up, please. Move. Baby, you gotta move. This is exciting. John Deere has come to my rescue. King Ranch John Deere has come to my rescue, friends. There sits our new mower, courtesy of King Ranch. This little project here will have to come to a screeching halt while I go sign some papers. My friends, look at this beaut. This is the King Ranch edition John Deere Z-Track. I don't know what I'm saying here. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just reading things as I see them. Z950M. Hold on, I've not got to the best part yet. You've never seen this before. Airless tires. You cannot puncture, you cannot run over too many nails or screws. Guys, this is a 72-inch mower. I tell you what, I am so blessed. Guys, we are so very blessed to live here in a town with a new dealership, a new John Deere dealership that absolutely loves to work with customers. And in that, I just could not be more blessed. We could not be more blessed. We talked about our issue that we had with our Gravely. The fellows come out yesterday and had a look at it. They brought their shop mechanic with them, knowing that they may have to do some work on it, obviously, to be able to resell it. And we got on the phone and had some numbers, talking about some numbers and stuff. And guys, I'll tell you what, here we are sitting today, a day later, and I get to mow my grass. I get to mow my grass, and you know how I am about mowing my grass. There is a special feature on this particular mower that the fellow Seth was telling me about, and the fact that it has an air cushioned Comfort Glide trademarked seat. Now, I'm embarrassed to say this, but you can actually set your weight on here. Now, I don't know if you do this while y'all are watching or not. You already know. Y'all know I weigh 200. I don't even care anymore. How do I set it to 200, maybe? And then somehow, this is going to give me the ride of my life. This is going to give me the ride of my life. Here's where you adjust your blade, parking brake, all of your electronics over here, your blade engage, and King Ranch is always huge on sending their stuff out with a full gas tank. They're not going to send it out on fumes. Such a blessing, and thank you so very much to those guys. I don't know how it mows yet. I have no idea, but all I know so far is how wonderful it is working with management and salespeople over at King Ranch. And in saying so, I could not be happier. But I will absolutely jump on this thing and give it a test drive. I'm very blessed. I'm ecstatic. And gosh, a John Deere. Look at the steel. Guys, this is steel. You don't see this every day. Oh boy, here we go. All right, the first thing that I notice as I sit down on this seat is that it kind of sinks in with me, which makes it really does feel very comfy. I will turn the choke on, throttle down, brake is on. Turn off the choke. We're gonna set our blade to the right height. I'm gonna go with 3 inches. 3 inches. Okay. Are y'all ready? Here goes nothing. Wow. This is gonna make mowing a whole lot of fun. Guys, I will just say this. That Gravely, I know what a lot of you guys would have liked to have done, and it would have been to put up a big fight with Gravely. And I will be honest, guys, I just don't have the energy for the fight. I do not have the energy for the fight. I'd rather go ahead and make the video and let that serve its purpose. And like I've always said, I would so much rather use my platform to build up a wonderful product. Allow me to use my platform to build up a company, a business, a name, a brand, instead of having to use my platform to knock down somebody else. Gravely, shame on you, and that video is out there. But thank you so much, John Deere, especially King Ranch John Deere, for coming through to me in a pinch and helping a friend out. We certainly are indebted to you guys. All right, I have to get back on one last project. I will mow this grass, and there'll be more to come on this lawnmower, I promise. But I have to finish my project up there at the barn. All right, I do believe this is all set up the right way. You push the gate in. So hold on, I'm trying to do it with one hand. Gate pushed in, this pops out, gate can close. Rita, baby, I'm trying to close the gate. Anyway, to open it and leave it latched, there you go. It opens it, that latches it, push it in, and this is the way you can release it. Look out, Rita. And this is how we close it. So, and that drops, there we go. This is a nice setup here. So this is the post I set now. So whenever we do open our gate to allow our horses all to come in, which we're letting them come in today, which is fine, they can come in and out. This here bolts onto there. And looky here. Right there she goes. And now the gate is securely open. Here you go. Hi, sweetie. Our gate is securely open. You feel okay, sweetie? Sorry about what happened this morning. If you guys have not had a chance to see that video from this morning, boy, Rita found herself in some trouble. She got in some trouble this morning. Not with me. I was trying to save her. Oh my gosh. He is still there stalking. He's stalking her like prey. Poor baby. I do believe, and y'all are not going to like when I say this, I do, baby, we got flies. Let me get some spray for you. I do believe that Grandpa is the culprit and everything. And I do not think that Duke or that little sweet filly over there would be a problem if it weren't for Grandpa. What are you doing over here, buddy? You just hanging out in your room? Roma's like, I'm just hanging out in my room. Rita, put your ears pretty, sweetie. Hey, Roma, you just hanging out in your room? You love this hang out in your room, huh? Rita's like, when do I get my room? Rita, you'll get your room very soon. But not today. Not today for Rita's room. Our room will happen soon. What's he making that? I think he wants me to go open that back gate. Oh, he wants me to leave. He just wants to go back into his room, watch his TV, and play his Xbox. Roman, you're not a teenager, bud. What's he doing over there, y'all? He loves to stand in that corner. Maybe we need to get him a calendar, a real pretty girl calendar. You know, a calendar of really pretty girls to hang on that wall over there. So he can come by and look at pretty girls on his calendars. Horse girls. A calendar of pretty horse girls. He can just stand right here in this corner and watch the pretty horse girls. All right, guys. Oh, no. Are you limping? Which I would not be surprised with all that you've been through today. Are you limping? Is she walking funny? Was that just a fluke? The flies are harassing her. I need to get some fly spray on her. Well, listen, I want to thank you all for watching today's video. I'm about to go mow my grass, and I'm very excited about that. We are blessed that nothing bad happened to Rita or to even Grandpa over there and all of that fiasco. But that was really scary. Anyway, we're blessed in the fact that we have a lawnmower now. That King Ranch was able to work with us on getting us a good trade in. And I'm just gonna make sure she's not limping. I think she's walking okay. See, I would say it was that front leg right there too. That's the one I was looking at. Are you okay, baby? It feels okay. My long-legged pretty girl. Maybe she's just trying to swat at flies herself. She's just trying to swat at her own flies. She's like, Dad, fly spray now. Okay, sweetie. Guys, I'm gonna let you go. Go take care of this baby girl. Thank y'all for watching. We love you so much. Blessed to have you. And we'll see you guys tonight when we go live. We'll go live tonight, baby, right? After Jamie's Timeout Tuesday. Roman, we're gonna come live from inside there with you. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Why are you running over here for? I'm just gonna put the food bowls over the fence. I was gonna toss the food bowls over the fence so I can use them later when I feed you guys. Is that okay? Okay. Roman's going back to his room.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.